Okay, I'm going to take you through how to sign the Pledge of Allegiance. It's not a lot. So here we go. In Canvas, there is this already glossed for you. So it'll help when you guys go to practice to focus on only the signs that we use. As you know, we don't sign every word, okay? So like of and the and stuff, those are not included in that. So when you see, you look at the glossed worksheet that's in Canvas, in black will be the English, and then in red will be exactly what you sign to help you practice. So the first line, I pledge allegiance to the flag. So you're gonna start with a one hand shape here, I pledge. So we're gonna sub out some synonyms for these words. So a pledge is a promise. So it's I promise is what we're going to sign, but it means I pledge. You're going to take your non-dom S hand shape, non-dom S hand shape. Dominant is a 1, and you're going to kind of like touch your mouth, and then you're going to go down like this. So it's kind of like when you make a promise, when you say a promise, you keep it, okay? So it's I pledge. I pledge. Allegiance. When you're pledging your allegiance, it's like you're pledging your loyalty and your support. So we're going to sub that out for the word support. You're going to take 2 S hand shapes. The non-dominant arm is across like this. The dominant S hand shape is palm in, and you're going to kind of punch it up a little bit to support it. And it kind of it makes sense. It looks like you're supporting the non-dominant arm, right? So you have 2 S hand shapes. Punch it up with your dominant S. So I pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance. And then this is flag, to the flag. You're going to take this is your dominant hand. You're just going to wave it. Non-dominant is here, like the base. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Next line, the United States of America. For United States, you're going to take a U, it's going to go in a circle, and then you're going to transition into an S in another circle. United States. And it should be nice and smooth. It's not, okay, nice and smooth. United States, okay? Of America. America, if you've been paying attention in your history classes, you would know that they call America a melting pot. And they call it a melting pot because it's all these different types of people. Races, religions, all kinds of different people, okay? So you're going to take 2 5s. These represent all the different people, okay? And you're going to interlace your fingers, and then you're going to stir them up. This is the sign for America, okay? 2 5s, interlace your fingers, America. United States of America. It doesn't matter which way you stir it, okay? It doesn't matter. From the top, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Next line, and to the republic for which it stands. So the republic meaning like the country. There's different ways that you can do it. I always do it this way, which is an S, non-dom, S hand shape. Your arm goes across your body. Dominant is a Y, and then you're going to move it in the circle. Okay, so it goes like this. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic. Or another option, what you could do is you could take an R and you can kind of go around here, republic. Preference, I don't know, we usually do this one, but I know the seniors for graduation have decided to do this one instead. Totally up to you, okay? And to the republic, for which it stands, what it shows, like what it represents. So I believe it says on the gloss, it either says represents or shows. So you're going to do non-dominant flat hand shape. Dominant is a 1. And you're just going to touch in the middle of your palm, and you're going to push it forward to show, to represent. Or you could do this. Some people decide to do this. It's the same thing, preference, whatever you want to do. So into the republic for which it stands. We have for which it stands. 4 words, 1 sign. For which it stands. From the top, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. One nation under God, indivisible. We sign all of that, okay? All of that. 1 is palm in. Nation, non-dom is an S palm down. Dominant is a popped out N, and you're going to go around and down. One nation, one nation, one nation. Under God. Under, so your dominant is a 10. I'm going to turn this side. Under, and then this one works really well with God, and y'all know God. It goes like this. Under God. Under God. So the dominant thumbs up pushes out away from you, and then you drop your non-dominant arm, and then you just do God. Okay? Under God. One nation under God. Indivisible means you can't be divided, we can't be broken. So you're going to take 2 F's, and you're going to connect them, and you're going to move them in a circle. One nation under God, indivisible. Okay? Last line. With liberty and justice for all. We could sign liberty, we could sign with, but it's one of those words that we can drop, so we're going to drop it. We're going to sign liberty, though. What does liberty mean? It means freedom. So here's the sign for free or freedom. We're going to tweak it a little bit for liberty. We're going to take those F's and we're going to change them to L's. Okay? All right. So we're here with liberty, and justice. So justice reminds me of the court system. So when you think court system, think symbols that represent the court, and I get 2 scales. So you have 2 F hand shapes, the palms face each other. You're going to alternate them up and down like the scales would. Okay? So with liberty and justice, just a few times. With liberty and justice. And then for all, you don't have to do for, just do all. All. With liberty and justice for all. Hold for the announcement. Okay, so as I was saying for the announcements, so with liberty and justice for all. Okay, last time from the top. Okay, so I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so you guys obviously are welcome to pause this, rewind it, whatever you need to do to get the signs down. You don't have to write descriptions. I wouldn't worry about that. I think you'll be just fine just practicing it along with the video. So the plan is for you to use this video, use it to practice, use it to learn, and then the next time I see y'all, I want to see a beautiful version of the Pledge of Allegiance in sign language. If you guys have any questions, you can always email me. Okay? All right. Bye.